Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $3 bingo night ticket. This ticket came out yesterday. This is part of Florida's December 2023 series of tickets coming out. And of course, this is bingo. So I am really a fan of bingo. I think these tickets are fun. I think they have a little bit of additional value because they do take a little while to play. So yeah, I'm always interested in these bingo tickets. Now this plays just like a normal bingo ticket does. There are a couple things going on here on this ticket. Of course, you have your free spot there in the middle, and then you've also got a money bag in every play area. And so if you can complete a line with a money bag in it, you win triple the prize for that card. And there is also a moon symbol that you can find, and if you find that, you win an instant $20. And this bingo plays just like a normal bingo would. You can complete lines, you can complete four corners, and you can complete the X in every play card. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.21, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $3 up to $150,000. Now, this is usually the case with bingo, but this is just a huge prize structure. So anytime I see a prize structure like that, usually what happens is that the majority of the prize structure is really super exclusive. So we'll see if that's true on this ticket. But other than that, I guess it does strike me as kind of weird that the Florida Lottery chose to make the odds on this top prize so long, 1 in over 4 million to win that top prize. And then there are two additional prizes with odds of over 1 in a million too. So I don't usually see that on bingo tickets, so that does strike me as a little bit strange. Now we will talk about taxes. So in Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game. And so that is going to affect the values of these top three prizes when we run the numbers. So instead of what you see there listed on the payout, I'm going to view these top three prizes as $7,600, $19,000, and then $114,000. And so that is a lot of tax money being taken out of this game. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you do run the numbers on this game, what you find out is that the payout comes in between 69 and 70%. And so once again, this statement is applicable where this does not meet the minimum payout that we look for scratch tickets. There is no reason ever for a state to put out a scratch ticket with less than 70% payout, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So, to put out a ticket at under 70% payout, it just shows how little that the Florida Lottery values as players, basically. The other thing that we will mention about this payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which very few people are going to be winning, which means there aren't a lot of people that are actually going to see a 69% payout on this game. So what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes? And in order to do that, we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes and recalculate and find out what the payout's going to be for just the bottom 99% of prizes. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. And so if you are just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $3 and $50. And this is actually a better scenario than I thought it would be. We're pretty close to the middle of the prize structure here. So it is nice to see that, you don't have to be super lucky to have access to the majority of the prize structure. You actually get about half the prize structure, even here in the bottom 99% of prizes. Now, at the $50 prize level, the split there is about 77-23. So over 3/4 of these 50% of these $50 prizes 77% are available down here in the bottom 99% of prizes to the average person. There are 23% of these, though, that are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. And so if you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 421 tickets. So you're in over $1,200 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is important to keep in mind if you're playing this game. So because so few people are going to be hitting these top 1% prizes, we're going to subtract the value of all of these prizes from that payout number you saw before. And that's going to leave us with the payout of just these bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when you do that, you find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 57 and 58%. And again, this is below the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% of prizes. Once you get down here in this 50% range, the ticket becomes really, really super tough for the average person playing the game. It's so hard on the wallets of the average person because they're just losing their money so fast. And so I tend to steer clear of tickets with bottom 99% payouts this low in this 50% range. There are two reasons, if you're not a bingo fan, to just leave this one on the shelf. Payouts, the overall payout is just too low. This is a really rough ticket on the average player, so that's strike two. And then here we can look at this is where we're keeping track of the increases and decreases in Florida $3 tickets. The bingo night ticket data point is all the way over here on the right. And so, yeah, we can see there is an increase in value here from the previous $3 ticket, the Monopoly Secret Vault. And typically when I see an increase like that, I will advise that maybe this is a good time to play the tickets, because you want to communicate to your lottery people that you appreciate the increase in value, that you like to see increases and you would like to see more. However, the overall value of this ticket is just too low. Unfortunately, I can't recommend it. But it is nice to see that increase in value. Hopefully, the Florida Lottery decides to continue that increase, because we really need these tickets to get up here above this 70% line. Now, up here at the top in green, if you are playing $3 tickets in Florida, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the bingo night ticket is the best $3 ticket that we've seen come out so far. And it looks like $3 tickets in Florida don't come out very often. We have the last year and a half worth of $3 tickets here on the screen. If you are playing for odds, the Monopoly Secret Vault ticket would be the one that you would want to play. If you are looking for a ticket that is friendlier to the average player, so if you are a more conservative player and you want to lose as little money as possible, the cash wheel would be your ticket. However, 58% is still not a friendly number for sure. And then if you are more of a high roller and you want to win a little bit better prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Monopoly Secret Vault ticket would be your ticket. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $3 tickets based on overall payout. And once again, you can see bingo night up here at the top of the list, so that is good to see. We just need those values to be a little bit higher. Here on this page, we are ranking Florida $3 tickets based on the bottom 99%, so friendliness to the average player. Here, bingo night, unfortunately, is in second place, 57%, pretty rough number for the average player. Now, here on this page, we get to compare $3 tickets across states, and you can see bingo night here is the 5th best $3 ticket that we reviewed on the channel so far. The only state really that is competitive with Florida and even a little bit better, I would say, than Florida is Georgia. And you can see Georgia, occasionally, about half of their $3 tickets do get over that 70% hump. So, the $3 ticket category is just really weak in general. States are just not very giving with their $3 tickets for whatever reason. But we do want to look up here at the top of the list. And just like in every video, we need to ask the question, If Georgia can regularly put out $3 tickets, we're going to say in the 71% range, then, why, and make plenty of money doing it, then why would Florida be putting out $3 tickets at 69%? So that's a 2 percentage point difference. And, while 2% doesn't sound, or 2 percentage points doesn't sound like a lot, when you consider how much money goes into just one of these games, you see just how much money that is. So, one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. If you multiply the 10 million tickets by the $3 price tag, that's $30 million just for one of these tickets. And 2% of $30 million is $600,000 that the Georgia lottery is giving its players on these top $3 tickets that the Florida lottery would be just sticking in its pockets and doing who knows what with. So, I think it's worth asking, why would a state, keep more money than it really has to? And I think, going down that road does not lead to any satisfactory answers. I think it has to do with greed, and it has to do with how the state views its players. So there's a lot of negativity down that road, but it is worth asking that question. Now, here on this page, this is the comparison for the bottom 99% payout. Here, Bingo Night, not as competitive. It's in 8th place overall at 57%. And you can see there are only a handful of $3 tickets that have made it over that 60% hump that we look for here. So again, $3 ticket category, not very friendly at all. Now, this is a new page that I've decided to add in, and I like this page because it gives a broader context to the tickets that you might not see on some of these other lists. And so basically, I keep a master list of all the tickets that I review on the channel from all the states. And these are a couple of screenshots that I took. And this is just to point out that, the $3 ticket value from Florida is too low. I mean, we've got $1 tickets from Massachusetts that have more value than a $3 ticket coming out in Florida. And that's backwards. Like, you should not have a more expensive ticket with less value than a cheaper ticket, and much less it's a $1 ticket, and Florida $3 tickets can't even have more value than a $1 ticket from another state. The Florida lottery really should be embarrassed of this and ashamed that they're, treating its customers this poorly. Now, here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far for overall value. You don't see any $3 tickets on this list, and you probably never will, so you can pause that and look at it if you are interested. And then here, same thing on this page. This is the top 36 tickets for bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. Again, you don't see any $3 tickets here, but you can pause that and look at it. So that's about it for the Florida Lottery $3 Bingo Night ticket. Again, I'm a fan of bingo. I'm not sure that I would be picking up this ticket just because the overall value is too low, I think. But if you are playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.